Fastest selling cars in the United States of America for November 2025. These are the vehicles dealers can't keep on their lot. They're selling like hotcakes. Number 10 on the list, Dad, the Toyota Corolla. It has a 39 days supply. Dealers nationwide have 29,000 for sale. Yet in the past 45 days, they've sold 33,140 of these vehicles. They have an average transaction price of just about $25,000. This is the first of many Toyotas we're going to see on this list. Can you help us understand, Pops, what is 39 days supply and why does that matter?
Well, what that means is that it would take, at the current sales pace, it would take 39 days to sell the remaining 29,088 Corollas that are on dealer lots. That is an inordinately low amount of inventory to have when it's turning that quickly. The sweet spot for manufacturers and dealers is between 60 and 90 day supply. Perhaps the sweetest spot is 75 days, but to be selling your entire inventory in 39 days, that's pretty unprecedented. And well, it lowers the customer's leverage when it comes to negotiating.
And that's only number 10 on our list. Number 9, Pops, is going to be the Lexus RX Hybrid. It has a 36-day supply. So nationwide, Lexus dealers have 4,465 of these vehicles for sale. Yet in the past 45 days, they've sold 5,526, $63,418 price point. It does not matter. Those Lexus dealers are turning these vehicles over quickly. Now, at the number 8 spot, we have another Toyota, this time the Sequoia. The Sequoia has a 36 days supply. Nationwide, all the Toyota dealers out there have 4,408 Toyota Sequoias for sale right now. Yet those same dealers have sold 5,483. And look at this, an $83,585 average transaction price does not matter. Toyota Sequoias are flying off the shelves.
Well, and only because Toyota has done a great job of matching inventory levels with customer demand. In the past, you might have seen significantly more Sequoias while the demand is still where it's at today, but they have done a masterful job of matching the demand with the amount of inventory that they're producing.
Yeah, absolutely. That's exactly what Toyota and Lexus have done so well here, and thus the reason why you'll see a trend as we continue to the top 10 fastest selling cars in the United States for November 2025. Now, next on the list is the Lexus GX, a 35 days supply of inventory. Nationwide, Lexus dealers have 2,858 Lexus GX for sale right now as new vehicles. 3,659 have sold in the last 45 days, $80,224 price point. It does not matter. The GX, quite frankly, Dad, is one of those vehicles that many dealers are still asking for above MSRP, or in some cases are making them used vehicles so they can sell them for more than MSRP. The GX coming in here at the number 7 spot, it is selling fast.
This is the dream that all manufacturers would like to have. And well, apparently Toyota Lexus has actually, they're living that dream.
They're living the dream. Customers, like you said earlier, have less negotiability. To be clear, there are still deals to be had on the 10 fastest selling cars in the United States of America. And we built CarEdge.com/fastest so that you can see broken down by your state and city what the fastest and slowest selling vehicles are. So there could be pockets of the country where Toyota and Lexus don't dominate quite as much. But as you see here, we're going to say the number 6 vehicle in just a moment. The trend continues. At number 6, Dad, another Toyota, this time the Camry, a 34 days supply. Now, the 1,245 Toyota dealers nationwide have 44,641 Toyota Camrys for sale right this moment. That seems like a big number, a lot of vehicles on every dealer's lot. But put it into perspective here, those same 1,245 dealers have sold 58,879 brand new Toyota Camrys in just the past 45 freaking days. An average transaction price of $34,735. There's 6 through 10 of your fastest selling vehicles in the United States of America. Any surprises for you, Pops, before we get into the top 5 fastest sellers?
The only surprise is there's no other brands on there. So Toyota and Lexus is the envy of the auto industry at the moment. Every manufacturer would like to figure out how to marry and match inventory with demand in the manner in which Toyota and Lexus has been able to do it.
Top 5 fastest sellers, let's run through them. Toyota Corolla Cross, 34 days supply. That means it would take dealers 34 days to sell out of their 14,739 currently available Corolla Crosses nationwide. That's because in the last 45 days, those same dealers have sold 19,477 of them, $31,303 average transaction price. Now we have the final Lexus on our list, the Lexus NX Hybrid, a vehicle that has shown up on this list many months in a row, a 31 days supply. Now that means, Dad, the 244 Lexus dealers nationwide, they have 2,182 of these vehicles for sale right now, but those same 244 have sold 3,189 Lexus NX hybrids in just 45 days, $54,595 price point. Not a lot of Lexus dealers in the United States, not a lot of inventory, but they're selling more than they can even get their hands on.
Yes, it is like having a printing press in your back office if you have a Lexus dealership at the moment.
Now, the top 3, get ready, folks. Toyota, Toyota, Toyota. First, at the number 3 spot, we have the Grand Highlander, 26 days supply. 13,733 Toyota Grand Highlanders, brand new for sale at dealerships nationwide. Yet those same dealers, this is astounding, have sold 27,573 in the last 45 days, $55,573 price point. They are going fast. At the number 2 spot, the Highlander, not grand, but still selling fast, 25 days supply. Those Toyota dealers nationwide have less than 5,928 Toyota Highlanders for sale right now in the United States. Those same dealers have sold nearly 11,000. They've sold 10,765 of them in the last 45 days, $52,072 price point there. And the number 1 fastest selling vehicle in the United States of America right now for November 2025 is the Toyota Sienna, a minivan with a we're in the teens, guys, a 19-day supply. Dealers nationwide, those 1,245 Toyota dealers only have 7,704 Toyota Siennas for sale right now. Yet those same exact 1,245 dealers have sold 18,358 Siennas in the last 45 days at nearly $52,000 a pop. Dad, this is the first time in CarEdge history where we have seen the entire list of fastest selling vehicles be dominated by one manufacturer, and that would be Toyota.
It is just amazing how well they have been able to produce what the customers want and not overproduce what the customers want. So it is not good for the customers because dealers very rarely will have any excess inventory that they feel extremely motivated to work a good deal on. That's not to say you can't find savings, but you're going to have to work very hard to do it.
Yeah, our concierge car buying service, we see savings of upwards of a couple $1,000s on new Toyota vehicles, but holy cow, is it few and far between, and it takes a ton of a lot more work than, I don't know, going to your local Audi dealer or go watch our slowest selling vehicles video, and you'll see those vehicles, you want to get a couple $1,000s off, that's table stakes. Are you getting $5,000, $10,000 off? Not the same here for the fastest sellers. And again, a friendly reminder, it is free to go to caredge.com/fastest and see the fastest selling vehicles in your state, in your city. Identify if there are opportunities that look different than what we're seeing here nationwide. But again, quite frankly, Dad, congratulations to Toyota. Y'all have swept the podium. The top 10 list is all yours for the first time in CarEdge history. This is pretty doggone incredible.
It really, really is.